Alright, welcome back every to an episode of City Skylines. I don't think I ever showed this. I widened out... Did I widen out? Yeah, I widened out this river a little bit here. Because I was just trying to get it to slow down a little bit for when it comes through here. And we still need to get it to calm down a little bit as it comes through here. But I've got a few more tricks I want to try, and we'll do that before too long, but I'm not really worried about it right now. Like I said, I'm more worried about the aesthetic stuff kind of after we get, the stuff done, like doing the schools and stuff. Yes, that's definitely aesthetic stuff that we can do now. But going back and cleaning up some of the stuff, I definitely want to wait until the city's kind of a little bit more done, and then we can do that. One thing I did forget about is I think we need to get one of these, which is the road maintenance, which I want to put here in downtown. I'm thinking like right here we can do, and then they can go fix up the road, so hopefully they still do pretty good and they allow cars to actually use them. We didn't finish that one. I think I like it like that. We'll leave it like that. So we have a little bit of group of housing right here. Garbage like instantly, like they've barely been there for like a day and they've already got garbage piling up. Elementary schools, we do need to take care of that, but I don't think I'm going to. So let's go and zone the rest of this out with some offices over here. Oh, we need to fix up those areas that we destroyed in the last episode. Let's go and do that too while we're at it. And then I think we're going to work on the interchange. No, actually, I want to do the interchange after I upgrade the rail lines, because it's going to make my life easier. All right. So let's do this square. I think the rest of that's going to be maybe residential, I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we gotta clean this area up, so that's no, that's no, that's no. That's good, that's gonna be a no, and that's gonna be a no. And we'll leave that one there, but we'll delete that. We'll allow something like that to come in there. And, that one in the corner kind of looks cool. We'll leave him. We'll leave him be. We'll let him be there. Alright, well, let's get rid of that one. And that one, and that one. But I think aside from that, it's good. And then that's all good. Let's go ahead and fill these guys in as squares of offices. And they can kind of just grow in as demand rises, and hopefully we'll have enough to go for a little while. Don't have to keep going back in here and be like, oh, we need more offices, oh, we need more of this, oh, we need more of that. Hopefully we can kind of just focus on some housing and then let the offices come as they please. Because we got a fairly good amount, laid out right now for it. We got a fairly good amount of housing laid out as well, which is doing pretty good. I don't know how many people live in that area, but it should look pretty good. One thing I want to do, actually, is this district? No, it's not. So let's make this a district, and let's actually lower, maybe we can lower taxes for offices. Not entirely sure if I want to do that yet. We are making a decent amount of money though, just to kind of encourage them, make them a little happier. Is there any ordinances that would make sense over here though? So of course we got that. Recycling probably wouldn't hurt. Education, no. Smoke detector, I'm sure wouldn't be a bad idea. And yeah, let's see here. So let's do a tax lower for offices. And let's see how much money that gives us, or loses us, I should say. Just to kind of encourage them to grow in here. We have actually a good amount of housing demand, which we need to make sure to look out for. Definitely, we need to look out for that. But we have some, that's why these grew in so well. But I think we still got a little bit, not really. Let's go ahead and put in till there, so they can grow in there. And we still making money, we're still making money, so we'll see how they like. I think we can cap these. Yeah, we can cap these off now. Those are actually level 2 buildings, which is crazy. That's kind of cool. We have a lot of cars coming across the river here. We really need to get that interchange done, but I'm going to wait a minute on that. A lot of cars getting off there. A lot of them look like they're going straight lane is. I think that's a straight only lane. Yeah, it is. Actually, no, that one's straight as well. That's weird. I don't know why they all have to crowd into one lane, but alright. Okay, so let's, we got that. We have that new area there that we developed. Okay. We got the road maintenance. Alright, is there anything else that we're missing? We could use some schooling over here. Is there a place that we can kind of drop some schools? Maybe in this area. It could be another school for this area. I think that would actually be pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop 2 schools down right here. They're nothing great, but they'll help out those students. And then those people definitely want to move in over here now. That area's probably got one of the better bits of education of the city. They got real easy access to it all right there. Okay. So, I don't know how I feel about the grass. Like, it's kind of got a yellow tint to it now. It really doesn't look that good, too, with the Roads United core. But it's not terrible, but I don't know. Just looks like the grass is the graph. Looks like the grass is like half dead over here. Let's delete that. I'm gonna delete that as well. Okay. Alright. And that looks good. Okay, so let's do... I think we're going to do a park over here. Yeah. I almost want to build out this riverside here, but I think we're going to get this interchange done. I know I said I was going to do this one a little bit later, but, you know, it's time that we do something about this, so let's do something about it. Just do it. It's not like we have to really redo anything. We just have to upgrade some roads, and might as well. What if we should bring that down to a single lane? I don't think there's a huge amount of traffic, so possibly. And then we don't really have to add any additional lanes. Let's actually do that. So we'll have that come down to a single lane, and then we'll have this be 3 lanes all the way to across the river. We want that to be a bridge. And we want that to be that. I don't know why there's a gap there. It just doesn't look good. But oh well. So this will be our first major 3-lane stretch of road here, but it definitely needs it. Definitely needs it. Alright, so come across the river. A long river crossing. And that'll be ending, that lane will end there, and then this will be 3 lanes coming across the river here. I think that's probably like the only freeway that when I went into the map editor I didn't future-proof it. What's with it? You liking these double lights? Ugh. I need to go and fix that. But this is like the only freeway that I didn't make the river crossing be 3 lanes, and it's like the most major one out of them all. Okay, and that'll do to there. Okay, so now we need to do some serious lane management. Make sure everybody knows where they're going. So these 2 will merge into a single lane. This could be a bad idea. We may end up going back on this. We'll see. Hopefully we don't trade one traffic jam for another. But then you will merge into there, and of course you will merge into there, and then you will merge into there. Okay. And then that one's still set, so that's good. And then let's do some lane management down here, just to make sure everybody knows where they're going. So then you go there, and you go there. I'm so glad that they brought this on. I loved this when it was in Traffic Plus. But unfortunately, that I only got to use it for a very short time, because then I found Traffic Manager, which did a whole lot more. And they never really worked together. There was a point when they came together and worked together, but it didn't include this tool in it, I think was the issue. Or maybe they never worked together, I can't remember. But it's definitely nice to see for sure. So now everybody's going to have to kind of figure out. So between there and there, it's going to be 3 lanes, which is going to look pretty good. And look how that just flows through there. That's much better than what we had before. What do we have going on here? I was just like, oh yeah, it's flowing so much good, and I just see everybody just stopped. Just turned into a parking lot. I'm like, okay. Yeah, but I feel like there's more traffic coming this way than this way, and I feel like that's a fair trade-off. If it starts getting bad, then we can upgrade it to 2 lanes, upgrade this to 4, and then have them merge. But if we can prevent like if we can prevent like the merge point being on this road, I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be okay here. But we don't want to mess with it too much. But look how much better that flows already. So just doing that is going to help out a bunch, which is good. One other thing I was thinking of doing here is leaving this be 3 lanes and then having this one come on and be 4 lanes. The only problem with that is if you're going straight through, so if you came from here, you have to at least get over 1 lane, which actually isn't that big of a deal. But here they don't have to change lanes. Like here they can stay in this middle lane and still make it into this either exit that they want, which is kind of good. Yeah, that's feeling good. There's just so much traffic coming through this intersection. It's just crazy. Oh, but you know, that'll help out a lot. I'm sure it's still kind of orange. A little bit, yeah. Oh, it's red. But no one's stopping, so it's a lot of traffic, but no one's really stopping, so we're gonna kind of leave that be for now. Okay. And then we need to do something about this guy, but it's working, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, so we got housing. We got housing. Do we have any more? We do have some offices moving in, which is good to see. This guy's still whining over here, but I don't care. There are a lot of cars that get off there. They are actually utilizing a lot of the lanes, which is good. That's why we don't have a backup. It's always nice when things work like that in the game. All right. Is anybody coming up here and actually using this road? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so we still have... Oh, we have a lot of housing demand. We have a lot of housing demand. So we could put it out... We could build the apartment complex over here. Or we could just build a little bit more over here. I don't know. What do we want to do here? We are not zoned there. That's the problem. Okay. I was wondering what that was about. Oh, no, we do not want to do that. We want to do that. Oh. We don't want to do that. We want to do that. There we go. And we don't want to do that. We want to do that. And then I want to delete these houses. Those are good. What happened here? Did I change up this neighborhood? I think I might have. Okay. So that's good. Okay, so we could do an apartment complex out over here, but I don't really want to mess with that too much right now. We could just start building out this way towards the railroad tracks, which we might do. Did I remove them? No. If we do that, though, I want to... it was auto-saving there. I was wondering why the camera wasn't turning. Yeah, it's like it's not needed to... Oh, jeez, look at all the people just cruising down the middle lane. It's not needed, but it would be nice. It would be real nice to have. So I think we should. And I'll probably come back and do lane management on these once I ever fill up to it. Okay, so let's just tear everybody out of their homes here to get this done. I mean, if we might as well just do this now. And do that. Okay, and then I want to build to this side a little bit. I don't think we're going to connect to that road yet. I don't think we're going to build along there quite yet. That one comes up, so it's not the best. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's do like by 3s out over here. Actually, no, that lines up. Okay. So yeah, let's do by like 3s, even maybe 4s out over here. Just these kind of big blocks of people. So let's come up to there. Does that line up? That lines up. So we're going to lay down a fairly good amount of new people through here, which is going to be good. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll do that. Connect all these up through here. And then we can connect them up the other way. You know, I do wish that you could just drag these straight through and they would know when to create the intersection, but something that's never been a part of this game and don't think it will. I mean, even Cities XL had that, and that wasn't that great of a city simulation game. And it was alright for what it was, but the memory leaks and just problems it had, it really wasn't all that great, you know, especially You know, when you have games like this that came out, but SimCity 4 and all them, you know, SimCity 4, in my opinion, was still better. The only thing that I really liked about Cities XL was the free road tool. You know, you could create the stacked interchanges. You could create the freeways that you wanted to. You know, kind of in SimCity, you're kind of limited. You know, even with Real Highway mod, you're still very limited. But, you know, this game kind of took that and then really just built on it. I mean, just the fact that you can actually see the traffic backing up, you can actually see the traffic moving along your city and everything, it's so cool. It's so cool. And the level of mod support and what the mods can do to this game is just, it's so crazy, you know. And I give this game a lot of flack for messing up all the time. But, you know, in the end, they kind of, you know, created something new. And I could imagine creating a city building game. I could just imagine trying to put that all together. Just what they would go through. I mean, there's so many ifs and there's so many things in the coding and things that just are behind the scenes that, you know, it's like this one thing does this that also does that, and then the economy kind of aspect aside. And I'm glad that they did it. Look at how the parking lots are all full here. Nice. And they're all just driving on the nice, all just driving on the pedestrian paths. I don't think I ever showed off the fence, and we have a place that doesn't need to be over here. But yeah, I built the fence around it. It's not perfect in some spots, and I built the buses over here too. So that'd be like the bus pickup and drop off zone. I think I put down, no I didn't actually. Let's actually I think I did, because I think crossings are right there. Let's see real quick. Let's go to this guy. Is that a crossing? Can you tell? I can't really tell if that's a crossing there or not, but I think everywhere where that only straight arrow is there's a crossing there. Alright, so these houses should start building in pretty fast. How is... Yeah, I kind of expected that. So where's our nearest one is there. Another one is up there. So maybe we can put another one kind of on this side of the road. And that'll cover that area. We got one there. Maybe we should put one back over here. Yeah, let's put one back over there as well, just to cover those guys and make them nice and happy. So that should cover these guys pretty well. We're going to be needing to get one down there. Fire coverage over here isn't that great. Maybe put another one like right here. Didn't really want to turn that way, but you know, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. And these guys don't really have any fire coverage out over here. Which, if I do that, it's not going to give us any electricity, so I'm not going to do it right now. They can deal with it. They got some that are close enough. It's not like there's nothing nearby. But that's good. So, pretty good expansion. We are on our way to 50,000 people. We just crossed 40,000, but I mean, we are on our definite way of getting to 50,000 for sure. And I think once we get this freeway through here, it'll be a nice little addition. It does feel like there needs to be like another freeway that kind of comes through here or something. Maybe it comes off of here, and then I don't know. It just feels like there needs to be something. It feels like that's a large area without a freeway. But oh well, I'll leave it for now. Okay, so these guys are building on quick. Do we have the? We did not extend this out. Let's extend this out to these guys as well. Let's go and include the high school in here. Oops, created a whole new one. We don't want that. And we'll do that and include these guys in there as well. And that should make everybody a little bit happier too, because I think we have, what do we have? Yeah, we have like we have Parks and Rec. Let's go ahead and enable Parks and Rec as well, just to make everybody just a little bit more happier. They're going good. I almost want to cap them off at like 2 or 3, you know, not allow them to go to 3, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. This area's doing good. The hospital looks like it's definitely getting some usage. We could probably do with a clinic over here too. We have a clinic there. Kind of everything's going to be on the street corner. Which I guess is okay. Actually, yeah, that's okay, because that's going to be a major road through there. I forgot about that. So I'm okay with everything kind of being there. Did that house go away? I think it did. I don't see it. Oh, I do. Yes, I do see it. Did it go away now? I could swear I saw it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just seeing things. So we'll do a nice clinic over there. So we have clinic, police, and fire, which is good. And then that area should grow pretty strong. How many people are in this area? Wow, okay. So that's like a majority of our population in there. 43,000. We are growing pretty quick, but I think it's also because we are growing in offices again, which is good to see. What are you at? You're only at 2. I don't know what you want. Because I don't... None of these others are complaining at 2. I guess you guys aren't at 2 yet. You guys are, though. It's like there's no buses coming through here, but I don't think that's a problem. It's not really education. At least I don't think it is. Or they shouldn't, like... They shouldn't want education near them. Right? I don't know. Oh, this can be deleted. I think that's been there for a long time now. Alright, so yeah, I think in the next episode we'll build the apartment complex. So maybe not the next episode, but coming up episodes. And then I want to build this interchange. We got this interchange done. Let's see how this guy's doing real quick. Yeah, it's moving smoothly. That's good to see. There's just so much traffic coming off there into the city, which is... Wow, look at this this guy slowing down. I think it's just because of the rain. Yeah, this merge point right here is gonna be like, this is gonna be one of the deaths of us right here, is this freaking merge point. Maybe we should make it a little bit longer, which we probably will do just to make sure. And a lot of people get off there, but then they end up using that, which is nice. And I think they get into the shopping center from there. A lot of people at the shopping center tonight, look at that. But I want to get this to go across here as well, which I think will look pretty good. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out all the other videos I do on this channel as I stumble over myself there. And as always, thanks for watching.